Katie.
How are you?
I called for you on Saturday night.
I was out.
Well, I left a message.
Well, I've been busy, at work.
Have you got time for a coffee?
Why? Got some more secrets to tell?
No, honest. Look, I just want us to be straight with each other.
Oh, good. So, how many more girls have you got pregnant and then walked away from me?
Look, let's just have that coffee, eh?
Got to open up.
Oh, please. How'd everything go in Bristol, mate?
Yeah, sound, yeah. Ruth was made up to see her mum.
Did she say anything about what happened?
Oh, she was just pleased that Ruth was okay,
No thanks to your old fella and his limo bottles full of bleach, eh?
Anyway, Mandy and Brian were dead made up that Rachel was pregnant, the first grandkid and that.
You have a good honeymoon, yeah?
Yeah, they were full of it. Photos were amazing.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? Do you do that for fun, like?
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, what's the point? We're all going to die anyway.
Yeah, but I want to die size 10.
Morning.
Morning.
Kylie, love, you're nearly ready. Come on. Can you tidy up a bit before you get off? I've only got to take Kylie to school before I start my shift,
Has now Lindsay finished that business course yet?
Well, it's the last day today, isn't it?
Oh,
Come here.
more thumbs.
You got to see Howard today?
Well, he hasn't asked to see me now.
Jimmy, the kids break up this week. Surely he's going to tell you if you've got a job to go back to in 6 weeks' time.
Well, he's the boss. He can do what he likes.
I thought you got on well with him.
Well, we blow something cold. 1 minute I'm his busy mate, the next he cuts me dead. Anyway, if I do get the sack, there'll be no more moaning about me not being here.
And what are we going to live on, eh? Fresh air, you go and see him. We need the money. Look, I'm sure he'll understand. He must have a family too.
All right, I'll go and see him.
Hasn't she found you?
No. I thought you would have called by now. She could be up to anything.
Oh, don't be soft. You're engaged, aren't you?
So, you know what these foreign fellas are like, Mum? They all think English girls are easy.
Look, she's with our Nick. After what she's been through, fellas will be the last thing on the minds.
Yeah, I suppose so. Besides, Trina did need a break from work.
That's Susanna one needs telling,
I know. I just thought when she gets back from Italy, she's in a better mood. She's been a real coward late.
Oh, I'll go and get the cable out the van.
Jay, was everything all right when I was away?
What do you mean?
Your dad, was he okay?
He has been off his food a bit.
Really?
Yeah. But that could just be Annick's cooking.
And the beer lines, Mr. Dixon, you clean them how often?
Once a week.
Uh-huh. In future, may I suggest you clean them twice a week?
Well, every other place does that. I thought that was okay.
Let's aim higher than every other place, shall we? And the coffee machine, now that makes cappuccinos, espressos and the like?
Yeah, I wipe it down all the time.
It's a design classic.
Oh, yeah, it's a Bosch machine. Would you like a cappuccino?
That would be most congenial. I will, of course, pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
Can you bring it to me in the kitchen?
What, you going in there now?
One must examine the heart to know the nature of the beast.
I just didn't know what to do. I mean, 1 minute we're having a great time together. The next thing, she tells me that she's pregnant.
She did a runner?
I just panicked. I mean, you know what it's like.
No, I don't.
Well, I didn't think she'd go through with the pregnancy.
So you thought she'd have an abortion?
I suppose so.
But you still left her alone to sort it out.
Do you think I'm proud of what I did? I was 16 years old, for God's sake. There's no way I'd do that now, you know me.
I thought I did. 1 minute you're this caring fella who'd do anything for his family, and the next... I mean, how do you know you wouldn't dump me in a crisis?
I've changed, Katie. I mean, I was a kid back then, and yeah, I was wrong and I was stupid, but once I found out that Abby had had the baby, well, there was no way I was going to shirk my responsibilities.
So how did you find out she'd had the baby?
I went back to Rhodes last year. The owner of the bar, he told me. And then, about a month or so ago, I tracked her down. Like I told you, in some smackhead part of Edinburgh.
And what happened?
She told me to do one. Wouldn't even let me see the kid. But I did. I hung round and I saw her. Oh, Katie, she's gorgeous. She's called Leah. And it kills me that she's bringing up my kid in some stinking rat hole and that there's nothing I can do about it.
Sinbad, what do you mean, new wheels?
Very nice, Alec.
Clean as a whistle, only 40,000 on the clock. Do you want to have a shufty?
Not at the moment.
Maybe we go for the spin. I'm going up to the garden centre a bit later.
Some other time, mate.
Hey, they've got some nice sheds up at that garden centre.
So?
So I thought you might be interested, like.
Me?
Yeah, a man needs a shed.
You mean you need a shed?
Well, yeah, well, it come in handy for me potting and stuff and all my car cleaning gear.
Well, if you want to pay for one, be my guest, Alec.
Yeah, but you're the landlord, like, and it'll be making your property more attractive.
What, a minty old shed?
It's an investment, lad. It'll still be here when we're gone.
Yeah, which might be sooner than you think, the way you're carrying on.
So I'll take that as a maybe.
I bet you'll bin me now that you know everything. Well, I'm glad I told you. It's been eating me up.
Trouble shared, eh?
I know it's going to take more than a chat with you to sort everything out, but I'm determined to see Leah and make amends.
How do I know it's not just the baby you want to see?
What do you mean?
Well, what about Abby?
Oh, come on, Katie.
Well, how long were you going out with her?
Can't remember.
A week? A month? The whole summer?
I don't know.
But you must have liked her.
Yeah, I liked her at the time. You know, I'm sorry for what's happened to her, but that was 4 years ago. We were just two kids way out of our depth. It was nothing compared to me and you. Look, Katie, all I want to do is see my kid, and that's it.
Are you going to grace us with your presence today, Miss Rogers?
Yeah, sorry.
Meet me for lunch, please.
I don't mind what sort of trainers they are, as long as they're black, all right?
Sorry, sir.
Here you go. Got to keep on top of the uniform. The governors are very keen on it. You all right?
Yeah. Look, could I have a word, please?
Sure, far away.
Can we go to your office?
Actually, I've got a meeting in 2 minutes. Can you make it later?
Yes, sure.
Come and find me lunchtime, okay?
Right.
Go easy, will you, Sin? Cost a fortune, that spray. Must be clean by now.
Yeah, it might look clean, but there could be all kinds of little microorganisms, you know.
That Mr. Moores really got to me, wasn't he?
Just don't want to give him any excuses.
Hey, there's no way you can point the finger at us. We've always kept a very clean ship. I tell you what, though, Sin. When he does find out who did it, I think he should throw the book at them.
Yeah, but what if, you know, they didn't do it on purpose?
Nobody gives you food poison on purpose, do they?
People can't make mistakes, mate.
There's no excuse, Sin. You're talking about food here. And anyone who falls below proper hygiene standards deserves everything they get. All right, Alec.
All right.
All right, Alec.
I just come back from the gardening centre and I brought you this.
What is it?
It's a catalogue for sheds.
I've told you. If you want to pay for it.
Hang on, isn't that Katrina, Jason's girl?
Well, if it isn't, it's a good likeness.
Very tasty.
She'll end up getting a splinter.
Not like she'd been modelling.
Well, she did do that cutout in the Millennium Club.
I wonder if Jason knows. He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who'd be happy letting his girl parade around like that.
Aye, Alec, what's your blood pressure?
Once upon a time it was hairy fellas that sold sheds, and now it's girls in bikinis.
Sex sells.
Believe me, when you're my age, the more it's in sheds.
That's sweet of you to buy me lunch.
Well, don't get too used to it. I just had to get out of that pokey flat.
Still, it must be nice to work from home now and again.
Yeah, I thank God for my trusty laptop and my flirty boss.
Well, who'd like to have you sitting on his trusty laptop?
He just appreciates me as an employee.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, it is all right me having all my work stuff everywhere, isn't it?
I'm sure.
That flat is so tiny. It's not a pied-à-terre, it's a hutch. Have you thought any more about moving?
No, not really.
I suppose we could always buy 2 flats and knock through.
What loft living on Brookside Parade? This is Manor Park, not Central Park.
Is that it, then? For the time being.
So, how do we do?
I'll let the proprietor know in writing.
Would you like some lunch? You can pay, of course.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Dixon.
We do a top all-day breakfast.
Oh, that's sausage, bacon, eggs, beans.
Yeah, and toast if you like.
But low-fat spread on the toast.
Well, it's just that I was... Well, you said a couple of weeks ago that you were concerned about the exam results.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let you know that I've taken that on board. But I feel I've done some valuable work with the non-examination pupils. And, well, maybe if I had more time to spend with them.
Not with the timetable I'm working on.
But it's not all down to exam results, is it? I mean, that's not what we came into education for.
You know what these league tables are like, Jimmy? Unfortunately, in this day and age, we have to live and die by them.
Yes, I appreciate that. And of course, I'll work on the examination results. Only I've got to know.
Know what?
Well, whether I should be looking for a new position.
Hasn't Karen said anything?
No, she hasn't.
Oh, I assumed she had. That's why I haven't mentioned it myself.
So what's your decision?
Well, I'm keeping you on.
Well, I've still got a job.
Yeah? I spoke to Karen last week and made my decision.
Yes.
But I will need to see an improvement in next year's exam results before I can let you have a crack at the GCSE pupils.
Oh, there will be an improvement. I guarantee it.
Charlotte.
What are you doing?
It's hard work, isn't it, Todd?
Maybe after you've had your bus, you can have a quick lie down. And if you're lucky, I might even join you.
Nah.
Why not?
Because I know what'll happen. Once I get in that bed, I won't want to get up again.
So what? Got no one to answer to.
And who's going to finish all this little elves in the night?
Is there something wrong, Greg?
What do you mean?
You've been dead odd ever since I got back from Brussels. I mean, usually when I've been away, I have to fight you off. Something happened. Well, is it work? Don't you like me working away? Was it Ross? Because, I mean...
No, it's nothing to do with him.
Well, what is it then?
I don't know. Maybe I am a bit put out by your new job. I'm not seeing you in there.
Well, it won't be forever, love. Anyway, you got loads of time off.
I know.
I was beginning to think you didn't fancy me anymore, you know.
Don't be soft.
You looking forward to the holiday?
After what I've been through with Mark, you bet.
You just can't accept it's over, Virginia, can you?
No, well, I'm just going to have to find me a man on holiday, aren't I?
Are you now?
So do you know anyone with gigolo eyes and matador thighs?
What are you having?
Jimmy, I'm in my scroll.
So what? Glass of white wine?
Oh, I won't be fit for anything this Saturday.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll take advantage.
Go away. Are you going back to school?
No, I am not. They're all out on school trips, and we've got some serious celebrating to do.
When's that then, Jim?
Because they keep me on at school next year.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, so now I am fully licensed to poison young minds. So that's a pint of lager and a glass of white wine for the young lady.
All right, mate, I'll bring them over to you.
Cheers.
Abby says I've no right to see the baby, but that's not true, is it?
Well, a friend of mine had to find out about paternal rights. Every father's got the right to see his child, as long as he's not some kind of psycho. I'll check it out for you.
Oh, it's doing me head in. I've got a daughter, I can't even see her. It's like history repeating itself with our Luke. Only they gave their kid away and I want to keep mine.
Do you want to look after her?
I just want the right to see her.
Maybe you should tell your family.
No. I almost told our Luke. Don't know why. Maybe it was just to let him know he's not the only one with problems.
They might be able to help.
No, I've got to sort this one myself. I don't want to mess up like me old man, always running away from things. I don't want to end up some sad old drunk with a gut full of regret. I want to make sure that my daughter at least knows who her father is.
Well, I think I'll have a little breath of fresh air before I continue.
I thought you'd be finished.
Oh, no. No, I have to be thorough.
Oh, you left your leg?
You have to be careful with eggs, Mr. Dixon. Better overdone than underdone.
All right. And was that underdone?
On the cusp. On the cusp.
There you go, mate. Jesus. Take care now.
Hey, mate, where's the bucket? That flags of the state.
Get in, will you sing? It's in into Mrs. Mop. Where's Jason Sedgwick? Where's that catalogue?
Oh, mate, don't do anything like that.
Get in, you can take it.
All right, mate.
All right, Jay.
Concierge, please.
Coming up, my mate. So, where you working today then, Jay?
I'm down at Brookie Cow.
There's a lot of smoking going on down there.
Okay.
Yeah, behind the sheds, like.
Yeah, I'm supposed to smoking everywhere. Never seen the attraction myself. That's hard to do with the things behind the sheds.
What are you two on?
What? Get off me, a pip!
What do you think you're doing? I thought you were joking.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. You've hurt my stomach now.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it did look like you...
Look, I think it's got something to do with this, it's his girlfriend, you know.
Oh, goodness.
Thanks, mate. I hope you and your mate had a good laugh. Hey, come on, Jason, it was only a joke.
And were you involved in this little jape, Mr. Sweeney?
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time your food has caused an upset. And printed matter cannot be used as fast food wrapping anymore. More grist to the mill, Mr. Sweeney?
What's all that about?
I'll take the notes tonight.
No, it's getting beyond a joke, all this.
I'll leave it, mate.
I mean, all these snidey remarks. I mean, he may be having a go at you, but he's also slagging off my business. I don't know where.
Mick, leave it, please.
Oh, why not? I mean, rumours get around. This is my livelihood.
Oh, mate, just leave it, please.
What's going on, Sinbad?
I've got something to tell you.
What have you got to tell me?
The food poisoning, it's down to me.
You're not joking, are you?
I wish I was, mate. You remember when the power cuts happened in the chippy? Well, you told me not to sell them frozen pies. Well, I did.
Oh, great.
I know I was an idiot.
Oh, you can say that again.
I thought he'd be all right.
Mr. Moore, he knows all about this.
Well, I think he's got his suspicions, yeah.
So you let me think that it was all just a wind-up? And you knew that I could get done for food poisoning?
Yeah, I know. You've got every right to sack me if you want.
It's your flaming right, I have.
Hello? Oh, hi, Susanna. I made up your phone. I can't wait till you get home. Yeah, so if you can deliver by tomorrow, that'd be great. Thanks. See ya.
You come back? Yeah. Trouble with supplies?
Same old story.
Cheers, matey.
All right, mate. Is Mr. Moore still in the toilet? Yeah. I hope it wasn't that all-day breakfast there, didn't he?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to save my business. Maybe if I'm straight with him, he'll go easy on us.
Yeah, well, don't go admitting to anything, Mick.
Just go away with you, Sinbad. Don't you think you've caused enough trouble?
Look, I'll have to go.
Thanks for listening to me anyway. You know you're the only one that knows about my child.
Yeah, I know. And I won't tell anyone else.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for lunch.
My pleasure.
Maybe we can persuade old Darren to come out with us next time.
What, and drag him away from his precious work? He has been a bit of a miss recently. Do you know why?
Just tired. Working too hard.
Oh. Well, I'm going to make sure he enjoys himself on this holiday if it's the last thing I do.
You all right, Mr. Moore?
Yes. It was the rush of adrenaline. Always a shock to the system.
Look, about this food poisoning.
Oh, yes?
Well, it seemed that one of my employees...
Yes?
I knew nothing about this, of course. Well, it seems that this employee sold some pies he shouldn't have done.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I told him not to. It's just that the freezers had gone out and I didn't want to risk it. See, because I'm always very careful about things like this. But you can rest assured, Mr. Moore, that I've dealt with the situation so it never, ever happens again. Ever. In fact, I've sacked him. This employee.
And this errant employee doesn't happen to be Mr. Sweeney. Well, I do appreciate your honesty, Mr. Johnson.
So everything's all right now?
Oh, yes. Most satisfactory.
Glad we got that sorted, eh?
Oh, so am I.
Can I get you a drink, Mr. Moore?
Oh, mineral water, please.
Oh, that was Sandra on the phone. She wanted to say thank you for the card and the chockies we sent.
That's nice.
She asked me if I'd help with this charity day they're doing, you know. It's the least I could do, really. They were marvellous with our will.
They deserve double what they pay them. And so do teachers, I'm telling you. Here, cadet. Get that down your neck.
Where?
Hey, listen. 6 weeks paid holiday. Can't be bad, can it?
All right for some.
Mind you, might do a bit of work on the old tapestry. It's a shame to let it drop, isn't it?
Well, as long as you don't get carried away.
Right, so, what happens if I get a bit carried away now?
Behave.
Hey, I can't remember the last time we did it in the afternoon. Oh, yes, I can. Bay City Rollers were #1.
It was Shakin' Stevens, actually.
Well, it was shaking something.
All this aggravation for nothing.
Yeah, well, you keep your head down for a few days. Because as far as he's concerned, you've got the push. What is it?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Sweeney.
Just been for me wages now that I've finished at the chippy, like.
Oh, yes. Quite the sacrificial lamb.
Well, I deserved it. And now we've come clean, I'm glad you're going to take it no further.
And who gave you that impression?
Well, Mick told me you were okay about it.
I've had an admission of breach of hygiene regulations.
But it only happened once.
I can't turn a blind eye to that. My own job will be on the line. Oh, no, Mr. Sweeney. No. Procedures must be followed. Action must be taken. You will be hearing from me in good time.
I've had nobody through that door yet.
What are you waiting for, Shedwick? Get your kiss off.
Give me me money.
Casey, just dump him. Is there something you're not telling me?
Am I?
You tell her you'll be the licensee soon.
Oh, nice one.
You tell her I want to talk to her. I want her on this phone tonight.
Well, the new top-of-the-range Porsche Boxster gets a test run next here on 4 in Driven.